on an anxiety scale, 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, I'm like at a 2, which is 2 points more than what I normally have in my daily life. I'm normally not anxious at all, so this is an interesting feeling for me, and I'm not enjoying it. Hey, what's up creatures, it's Em, and welcome back to this hot mess of a video. This video is going to be all about my personal life updates. There are a few to get around, as well as a couple of animal announcements, I think we can now safely say. Guys, it's been an interesting year. So first of all, thank you all for being my amazing subscribers, my creature crew, my support. I can't tell you how appreciative of every single one of you I am. If you are viewing or if you are leaving comments or interacting on my Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, I really appreciate you guys. And I went through some really crazy stuff at the end of last year, like middle to end of last year. I was not myself. There was a lot of stuff going on, and thankfully that is behind me now, and I am so grateful that those of you who stuck with me knew that there was something not quite right and reached out with your messages of support. Thank you so much. I can't tell you how much that means to me. And I also wanted to apologize as well, because I normally pride myself on being very open with you all, and there's something that I've been struggling with alone, off camera, and which I will share at some point, not yet, but it's something that I'm feeling very free about now, and it's mostly because you guys have always been very open with me too. So I will come to that. That's not for this video. This is going to have to be something very different, possibly not even on YouTube, but it's something that I would love to talk to you guys and be more open about in the future. So that's really scary and exciting. The other thing as well I wanted to say is I wanted to thank you for bearing with me, because I know that I haven't been as consistent these last few months, and it's a good thing really, because I have had so many things happening in my life, good things, opportunities that I never thought that I would ever have in a million years. And I wanted to thank you all for being the absolute reason that I'm able to do these things. And there is so much that I want to share with you that I still to this day cannot, because of contracts and reasons, but as soon as I can I will. But for today I want to share with you a couple of things that are happening which are really exciting and that I'm really looking forward to you. So I hope you enjoy this video and learn something new, or feel a little bit more connected to me as a person and not just someone who you watch on YouTube. So in order of what's happening closest, this weekend, April 14th, is really exciting because Game of Thrones! No, I'm joking. I am really looking forward to Game of Thrones, but actually it's my birthday on April the 14th. It's on a Sunday, and this Sunday I decided that I'm gonna go to White Plains. So if you guys like to go to the White Plains Reptile Expo, it's in New York. It's the New York Metro White Plains Expo. Please feel free. I will be there from about 10:30 or 11 onwards until about 2-ish. So come and find me. I'll be looking around. I'm gonna try and look for a garter snake and a female tokay gecko. I don't know if I'll find them, but that's what I'm looking for. If you are around, follow my Twitter, my Instagram, my Facebook community tab. I will absolutely make sure that I let you know where I am. I'm planning to meet you guys at the top of the stairs inside the venue. So if you know the venue, you know it's really packed, but there are these stairs right at the end of the hall, right at the top there. I would love to meet you guys at 12. So if you're going to be there, just come say hi. If you wanted to ask me questions or anything to do with animal care, you can ask me. Danny will be there as well, so it'd be lovely to see you guys on my birthday if you're in the area. I would love to see you all. And then of course there is Game of Thrones, which I'll be spending my evening watching. Please don't kill my favorite characters. And then in some other news, I launched my spring summer t-shirt collection. I'm wearing my Fluffy the alligator snapping turtle t-shirt right here. And the idea behind all of these t-shirts is that the animals wear different flower crowns. So Fluffy here is wearing a gorgeous flower crown of carnivorous plants. I also have a couple of other designs available with Car, which is probably my favorite, as well as Pudding and Moosh. So there are definitely a couple of different designs you can choose from. They're all in my my Teespring store, which I will link in my description box. So you can definitely check those out if you are feeling in the mood to update your spring summer wardrobe. Also, my necklace just came back in stock. Again, this is the necklace that 10% of every single sale goes towards helping to save honeybees. I'm really so proud of this necklace. We sold out in under 24 hours when we first launched the necklace back in January. Thank you for being so responsive and for sharing the campaign. It was incredible. They are now available in a larger quantity, so hopefully they will stay in stock a little bit longer than last time. I know there were a lot of people who were disappointed they didn't get their hands on them on the first launch, but ta-da! They are back again. It is the 14 karat gold M necklace in collaboration with Ana Luisa. So if you would like to get your hands on one, you can follow the link in my description box. And on that note, I just wanted to thank some of the amazing creators, conservationists, scientists, fellow women who I love and appreciate so much, who have been supporting me and helping me to spread the word about this necklace. So I want to shout out to the following Instagram accounts. To Venomous, I think she's incredible. Rebecca is just the sweetest, most kind and loving woman that there is, and she is so knowledgeable. She is wonderful. She is a conservationist. Please go check her out. Also to Amanda Sargent, I wanted to shout Amanda Sargent out. She's fantastic. She works with an amphibian foundation, very knowledgeable on anything to do with amphibians, and just a huge champion of like women's rights as well. So I'm very supportive of Amanda. We've been friends for many years. Gabby Nicole, if you guys don't know who Gabby Nicole is, she is a gator girl. Please go and show her some love and some support on her Instagram. Her Instagram is amazing. You will be amazed. She went viral a while back for actually scrubbing an alligator's back, and it was just the funniest video and so endearing. So please go and check her out. And also to Reptilian Garden. Reptilian Garden is such an underrated, I feel, YouTuber. Please go and check her out. She has been so sweet. Like, she is genuinely as lovely in real life as she is behind the camera. She is the sweetest woman ever. And I have a lot of time for what she does. I think she's very thorough, very positive. So I wanted to thank you as well for being so wonderful. And then also to Sarah Carson, who also was showing off my necklace. Thank you so much for that. It was so sweet of you to give me such a lovely shout out and to stand behind my necklace. And it just goes to show that whether you are an amphibian person or a reptile person or a dog person, like, this necklace has touched so many people. And I'm so grateful that my necklace sits on the neck and the collarbone of really incredible, strong, proactive, positive women in our community. So thank you all for being there for me. I really appreciate that. If you wanted to check out my Ana Luisa necklace, you can do that by finding it in my description box below. Next up, I have some really exciting news that I am going to be branching off into documentaries. Very inspired by Shane Dawson and his longer format videos. There are certain topics that I would like to dive into a bit more, and I think what I will be doing is I will probably be setting up a Patreon in the next couple of weeks just to help with this, because right now all of my documentaries, they are self-funded, and of course it can get quite expensive with flights and everything else, but they are really interesting, kind of hot topics in the animal world, and they're things I want to look into more and to do it in a really professional and very thorough way, and I would love your support in that. So leave a comment down below. I would love to know, is that something as a Patreon you would be willing to support? Is this a way that you'd be willing to do that, to become almost like co-producers and to have meetings where we talk about how best to tackle certain topics? And yeah, co-producing, is that something that you'd be interested in? Leave a comment down below. I would love to know that. I welcome positive feedback as well as any kind of criticisms or things you would really need in order to become a Patreon, something that makes you feel better that the cause is going to be worth your investment, whether that investment is like the $1 a month or more. I would love to know. Let me know from your point of view what you do and don't like about Patreons, your experience with it, what you would want in return. I would love to hear your feedback, because I've staved off of doing Patreon for a while because I don't want to be like, hey, I'm a creator and the space is difficult, give me money. It's more like, this is something I really want to produce and produce very well. So let me know what you would need in exchange to want to become a patron, to want to back these sorts of documentaries, and all to do with animals. I can't say too much because the one that I have already been working on is something that I want to protect for a couple more weeks until I'm ready to share more about that. But the documentaries do involve flying to meet different people, getting their points of view, seeing certain things firsthand. So quite hands-on in that respect, and I'd want to edit them really well, so possibly hire an editor. Let me know what you guys think about that. Next up, in June, I will be going back to Herps Conroe. If you guys don't know Herps Conroe, it is completely created by two amazing people called Sean Gray and Laurie. They are fantastic. I love them. They have taken reptile shows to the next level, and I keep going back to Herps Conroe because the standard of animal care is better than anywhere I have seen in the USA. Totally in love with their show. Sean and Laurie have been so supportive of me. They've always taken my notes on board as someone who enjoys going to reptile shows but doesn't always enjoy what I see at them. They've really taken that on board. They treat the people who have tables at their expo so well, and I always look forward to seeing fellow creators there. Last year I saw earlier this year rather, I saw Afro Herp Keeper, Catalia, Zoe Renee as well. Just a lot of really fantastic creators. And then the year before that I saw Dave Kaufman as well. Rattle on! So sorry Dave. So I would love to go back. I will be there again, and I believe it is June the 8th and 9th. So I will be at Herps Conroe in early June. Danny will be there with me as well, and we will probably be doing the same meet and greets that we tend to do while I'm there. So put that down in your diary. I would love to see you. Now, something else that is happening is, I don't want you guys to panic first of all, but Danny and I have decided to postpone our wedding date. We were initially going to go for October 2019, but here's the thing. I am getting a puppy, and the puppy, for lack of a better way of putting it, it comes first. Raising this puppy, it comes first. And I have decided with Danny that in the best interests of our family, we are going to be postponing the wedding until spring 2020. Also because I had a dream a couple of nights ago and I was like, you know what, we can't do it in October. October 2019 does not sound good to me anymore. We're gonna go for spring 2020. So don't panic. It's nothing at all to do with me and Danny like breaking up or postponing because we don't want to get married. We do want to be married so much, and we love each other so much, and I'm gonna start crying if I think about it. But he is so supportive, and he knows oh god, here we go. But Danny knows how much I've been waiting for, oh gosh, Danny knows how much I've been waiting for a puppy, and I would like to officially let you know that the puppy that I've been waiting a long time for, I've been on a waiting list for a long time now, was born a week ago, and he is very healthy and gaining size, and his name is Kiba. Kiba because Akamaru was too long, and if you guys know what I'm talking about, it's of course Naruto, my favorite anime. Not Wolf's Rain, I'm sorry, I've never watched Wolf's Rain, but I'll have to. But it's not Kiba from Wolf's Rain, it's Kiba technically from Naruto, so I just wanted to clean that up. But Danny has been so supportive, and he knows what this means to me, and if I can have the dog involved in my wedding next year, then I would love that. But right now I want to dedicate myself 110% to raising this dog, and with all my projects and everything else that's going on, it is still the right time for a dog. I would not get a dog. I have not had a dog because as much as my heart has always yearned for a dog, it's not been the right time. It is the right time now, but there has to be a priority list, and right now the wedding, we know that we love each other, we know we're committed to each other, but I want it to be a beautiful small wedding and to do it the way that I want to, and I feel at this point that I'd be rushing it. So I have not really started planning the wedding. I know that we were engaged back in June last year, or May last year. My goodness, time has flown. So almost a year ago we got engaged, and I still have not done anything in terms of planning because I haven't been able to find what I want. It's really weird, I have to say, in the tri-state area. Not only is it really expensive, but you know, I want to have my own caterers, and the way that weddings tend to work where I am is like you have to have this DJ, or you have to pick from one of 3 caterers, and I'm like, I don't want that fancy stuff. I want tacos. I want taco trucks. So we have to not rush our wedding, and instead I'm going to be putting a lot of focus on the dog instead for this first year. So Kiba is a reality, and this is something I actually really want to talk to you guys about very seriously. And first of all, please don't jump to any conclusions as to why I decided to purchase a dog rather than adopt straight away. I know some people are going to be like, you are massively hypocritical. Please wait for that video. Once I have Kiba home, I will explain that. And I'm not sure if my explanation is going to be good enough for a lot of people, but it's right. All I'm going to say right now is it's right for me, where I am in life, and my family. And if you guys don't know, I have some young children as well. Human children, Danny's children from a previous marriage. So it's right for us in our circumstance right now. I will come on to that in another video. But first off, the thing that I wanted to ask you guys, and don't freak out, is would you be upset if you never learnt, or if I never confirmed my dog's breed? The reason why I'm asking is because I've been very secretive about his breed, and the reason why is because he's not a very common breed. He's still a breed that is being established in the USA, and what I've come to see, what I've come to notice from other YouTubers getting dogs is that sometimes it can spark a craze. Pomeranians, French Bulldogs, Pugs, Shiba Inus, Samoyeds, all of these dogs which have been, you know, very popular dogs on Instagram or on YouTube have inevitably caused other people to want to have these breeds of dogs. And I've wanted this particular breed of dog that I am going to be getting for the longest time. It's a breed that I was committed to having for years, and it's one that you don't find in rescues because the people who breed these dogs, who love these dogs and care for these dogs, they never give them up. And if there is an issue, there are designated people from the breeder clubs who help to rehome these specific dogs with other people who also have these dogs or who have cared for them. And the last thing that I want to do with my platform is to be like, oh, check out Kiba, he's this dog, and everyone to go, well, that sounds very exotic, let me go and get one. That would kill me, that would break my heart. And actually, the breeder who I am getting a dog from, she had concerns about this, and that's why I respect the community around this breed so much, is because they've invested everything into making sure that these dogs are healthy and loved and never ever end up in a rescue. And unfortunately, I feel like I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. As my viewers, I want to share everything with you, I really do, and I want you to know that this is really difficult for me, which is why I'm asking your opinion. I trust you as well, the vast majority of my viewers, I trust you completely to respect dogs, to respect animals, and not to rush out and buy a dog based on the fact that I have one. And just thinking that anyone would do that really, it fractures my soul to think about that. I don't want to be a negative influence on any animal or its demand. So I want to know your thoughts about that. I want to know if you would feel mistrusted or upset if I didn't share the breed with you. Do you think that it's possible to do this without causing a ripple effect? Maybe I'm overestimating my ability to have influence. Maybe if I mention the dog, people would be like, oh, that's cool, and would just appreciate him for what he is, which is a loving family dog that we will love and cherish forever, and will not feel the need to rush out and buy them as well. But that's my dilemma right now, and it's one that I wanted to share with you guys because I want your opinions. Do you think that it would be very selfish of me to mention the name of the breed? Would it be selfish of me to withhold it? Let me know your thoughts. Right now, where I am sitting is I might make an introductory video when the puppy comes home, because obviously I'm going to want to share him. I've been waiting so long for this. Literally 25 years, this has been my dream. My ultimate animal dream was always just been a simple one, which is to have a dog, but I've never been in the position where I can. And I deliberately changed my job to be able to have a dog. So, and it's taken years to get here, so I want to share it with you. It's a joyous thing. I'm so excited. I'm literally so in love. I feel like I've given birth to this dog. I know I haven't, but I'm very maternal over it already, just knowing that he's growing and seeing him every day getting bigger, because the breeder keeps me updated every single day. She's amazing. I want to share everything about this dog with you, but the last thing I want to do is to make a negative impact on the community that I've grown to love and respect so much. The people who really love this breed of dog, truly, who don't exploit this breed. That's why they're not everywhere. And I don't want to damage that, but I want everyone to know, I want everyone to leave their comments. What do you think about that? It's a really difficult one. This is a really difficult dilemma of mine, because on the one hand I want to share, but responsibly. And I know that someone will know what breed this dog is, even if I chose not to say it, and might be a loudmouth, or somebody will just know and share it. And ultimately it's up to breeders to fully vet who their dogs are going to. And I have to say, this community of this breed of dog that I'm getting are super thorough. There's no way that anyone could ever just be like, oh, Em's got a dog, I'm gonna go get one as well, so I'm gonna inquire with every single breeder, because the breeders all talk together and they know who's good, they know who's being responsible, they've got great instincts, they know who's being a bit of a dreamer, and they know who's just being nosy to find out prices and costs and things. So ultimately it can't all be on me, and naturally with Instagram this breed is getting more recognition anyway, which has nothing to do with me at all. So there is that. I know that I can't shoulder all that responsibility on myself, or I'll just go crazy. But I wanted to let you guys know that is a moral dilemma that I'm facing right now, and it's one that I'm taking very seriously, which is why I have not revealed the breed yet. And I don't know at this point if I'm going to. My gut instinct tells me that I can, with lots of disclaimers in the introduction to the puppy video, but I just want to do it responsibly. It scares me, honestly. I don't get scared often, but it scares me to think that I could be a negative impact on any community. So that's where I am with that. But the good news is that I am, regardless of breed, getting a puppy, and he will be so loved, and he will be our dog. He's not just gonna be mine or my family's. Like, he is our dog, he is our channel dog, and I want all of you to love him as much as I do. And I want to share his journey from picking him up and bringing him home and training him and going through different diets, all the ups and the downs, everything. I want to share all of that with you. So I hope that you will be looking forward to some puppy spam, because it's gonna come. It will come. I'm not sorry about it. I've been waiting so long for this. So that's really exciting. Yes. Oh, Pet Fest. So if you guys don't know, Pet Fest is going to be in June as well, and I have been invited. I have been invited now for months, and I've felt terrible for the Pet Fest crew, because I've had to keep on saying, like, I don't know if I can make it, because it might clash with something that I can't talk about with just yet. Again, contracts and stuff. But at this point in time, it does not look like I will be able to attend Pet Fest. I've never announced myself as going, but I absolutely wish the Pet Fest crowd the best luck. It looks amazing, and if you have not yet checked out Pet Fest and who's going, there are incredible creators going, and the Pet Fest crowd have really outdone themselves. They've got an Aquashella pop-up appearing. I know that King of DIY is going to be there as well. Just all these really fantastic creators, and honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I wish the Pet Fest group the best of luck. It's going to be amazing, and I want you guys to check it out. I want you to support them in this, and if I can make it last minute, then I will be there and I'll let you guys know. But if I can't, which is 99% certain that I can't be there, have the best time. Support them. It is a positive thing that they are trying to do for this community, and it's unlike anything else that's been happening. So please check them out. I will leave the links to Pet Fest in my description box so you can check them out, and I hope that you guys go and that you enjoy it. And tag me, I want to see what's going on, because while Pet Fest is happening, no matter what I'm doing, I will have FOMO, massive fear of missing out, because I want to be there. So I might not be at Pet Fest, I might be there. 99% certain that I won't be there because I'll probably be away filming something that I can't talk about. Yeah. So I wish Pet Fest every success, every love, and I am so impressed, so impressed at how everything is coming together. It looks fantastic, so please show them some support. So what else is happening? Oh yes, Baba Kook. Let's talk a second about Baba Kook, because Baba Kook, as you will know, is a social bird. And being a social bird, we introduced him to a bird last year. It did not go well. This year, we introduced him to another bird, and it is going well. She's not here just yet, but hopefully soon she will be, and I'll keep you updated with that. Also, I have another custom cages build happening in the next couple of weeks, so make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and put those notifications on. It is such an interesting build. That's all I can say so far. You might have seen a post a couple of weeks ago where I showed you all these boxes arriving. Very, very exciting what is in there. Grinchy. Let's talk about Grinchy really quickly. Oh, by the way, the rest of the animals are all great. Did we lose anyone this winter? We lost Ziggy last year, my crested gecko with the two funny eyes because of his neurological issue. He had like a head trauma. Oh, one of my cardinal tetras died recently. That's it though, and we buried my tetra. I can't flush fish when they die. I can't do it. So that's it. Everybody else is great, and you'll be seeing them all very soon when I do an updated all my pets video. But Grinchy, I still don't know if Grinchy's a girl or a boy. I'm going to be having him DNA tested to find out if he is indeed a boy. I believe he is a boy, but something tells me he might also be a girl. So the reason I want to have him tested, her tested to see what his gender actually is because I may consider going on the lookout for a friend in earnest for him. And if that is the case, then I'm trying to find a captive bred red-billed hornbill. You know that I don't support the capture of wild birds in the slightest. And that's why I haven't given Grinchy a friend this past year, because I have not been able to find anyone who has red-billed hornbills which are captive born. They are all imported, which makes me angry AF. So I refuse to do that, and right now Grinchy's happy having me as company or the doves, but I feel his behavior has changed recently where he is displaying more breeding behavior, and I think there's nothing like having another animal of your own species that understands your body language and everything else to be able to give you more of an enriched life if you are a captive bird. So that's where I am right now with Grinchy, but he is doing wonderfully. Dobby and Niffler are just terrors as usual. And finally, we are thinking of moving house. We were gonna move house a couple of weeks ago, and then I decided I'd changed my mind. So we're still here, but the issue is I can't make up my mind if I want to rent somewhere else or if I want to buy, because right now the area we're in, we need to go more remote. I want more space for the animals, but North Jersey is really expensive, so we're looking in certain places that I really like, and it might mean that I have to maybe save for another year or so before I can afford what I want from a property, what I need from a property. But I might move sooner rather than later just to rent and see if I actually like the area first. So there's also that. That's also another big hurdle that I have to jump over. Also, I am tentatively writing a book, but more on that when I can actually tell you more about that. Guys, I think that is everything. I hope that wasn't massive overload. Let me know your thoughts on anything and everything from this video. Please go and check out my links as well. And oh, one more thing, I am now officially an ambassador for Clearly Loved Pets, which I am so happy about. I do have a code link as well which gives you some money off, so boom, right there again in my description box, you'll be able to go and make a purchase. And if you do make a purchase of one of these pens, which is the same that I have in my studio, then I get a percentage of the sale and you get some money off. So that I just wanted to make clear. And that is where I'm going to leave this video, guys. I will have a video about feeder insects coming up very soon, which I've poured my heart and soul into. I'm so excited. Here's some footage. So I've really poured my heart and soul into it. It was a really fun experimental video, which is a bit OTT for an insect video, but I love it because you gotta know your girl loves being OTT. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I know it was a lot to take in. Rewatch it if you want, and really let me know about the Patreon and let me know about the dog breed issue that I'm having. I really want your thoughts. I rarely ask for help, but I want your help on this, please. Thank you guys all so much for watching. I hope I will see you at my birthday on Sunday, April 14th at White Plains, and I will see you in another video soon. Bye.